Good morning and happy Thursday. Thanks for being here on Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus. I'm Bridgette Bjorlo. Hope your morning's off to a great start. And if you liked yesterday weather-wise, you're going to like today too. It's feeling a lot like summer, Rachel. A new video just into our newsroom this morning out of Manchester. Heavy rain led to a flooded street. Take a look at that. Drivers in Southington were detoured for several hours after a water main break. As you cruise on the scene there, they spent much of yesterday working to make repairs. A couple big lottery winners to tell you about. One woman in Ansonia hit it big on a scratch-off ticket. She won $1 million. That strait handles 20% of the world's oil supply, so it would be a big impact. We'll see what happens there. Good news, though, crude oil futures haven't really been too volatile this week. Tonight, people in Hartford are calling for an end to violence after a 17-year-old boy was shot and killed over the weekend. The teen's death is the city's 5th homicide of the year. Breaking news in West Hartford, where crews are responding to a fire at a home on Dayton Lane. They tell us the bulk of the fire is knocked down and no one is injured. We begin this morning with the weather impact alert for scattered storms today. Good morning and thanks for joining us on this Tuesday, July 1st on Fox 61 and streaming on Fox 61 Plus. I'm Bridgette Bjorlo. Wonderful message, and we're going to have a lot of younger people there as well. And why is it so important to pass along this history to them so that it's never lost? Developing right now at 6, Iranian state television reports the underground site at Fordo has been hit again. That was one of the 3 nuclear facilities that the United States attacked over the weekend. They say he told them his stepmom held him captive since he was just 11 years old, and his only way to freedom was intentionally setting a fire. Weeks of investigation have led police to arrest a man in a high-profile case out of Groton. Police there revealed a lot of information after human remains were discovered in the city back in March that are outside the pageant world. They really don't know the preparation that goes into this, the discipline, the focus. I mean, this is a job in and of itself. And dozens of protesters rallied in downtown New Haven to stand against the recent immigration and customs enforcement raids that have been happening across the country. So there's questions there. The other big concern is the stockpile of this enriched uranium, enriched up to 60%. So that's well above the threshold for nuclear energy, a big concern. How likely is it that Iran moved the stockpile prior to these bunker-busting bombs going in? And then what does that mean for potentially them building a nuclear weapon? After a long winter break, baseball, it's back. So what does opening day mean to those who have spent the off-season focusing on the first pitch? Here's Fox 61's Jim Altman and Duncan Park.